fashion merchandising and computer science at Kent State University. Two very different majors. I knew coming into college that that's exactly what I wanted to do. But when you apply, you have to pick one major, so I came in as just a fashion major. And so in my first semester, I met with this computer science advisor, and he's this old white dude, and he sits there and he's like, you would have to take things like calculus. Am I gonna progress? Oh, there we go. Okay. So he was like, you're gonna have to take things like calculus. Like, you're a fashion major. Fashion majors aren't smart enough to do things like that. You're wasting our time. And so, man, I was bummed. So it took me a whole year, and I finally found a loophole where I could apply for the double major online without approval. But it shouldn't be this hard. Students shouldn't have to wait a whole year to figure out how to do something they want to do just because it's a little different. So as soon as I started working in our rapid prototyping lab in our fashion school, where I work with this amazing guy, Kevin, and we started a fashion tech hackathon, where fashion students and tech students come together for an entire weekend to build wearable tech and retail tech projects. And the only reason this has been possible is because actually, this is a pretty hard sell, as you can probably imagine, because fashion students typically don't understand hackathons. So we had to get pretty creative, and we were selling this by telling them that there would be straight men in the fashion building for a whole weekend. This worked, and in our third year, we finally hit our 50% fashion and tech student ratio. But this is only possible because I also took over the computer science student organization, where through things like the fashion hackathon, we were able to build our diversity. And it's also helped us in our other hackathon, Kent Hack Enough, where we've been able to triple the size to 250 students and six-tuple our sponsorship to over $30,000 in just 2 years. We've also been able to grow our organizing team for Kent Hack Enough from 2 people to 23 in just 1 year. And most of the people who organize this hackathon aren't tech students. We only have 300 computer science students and no engineering department at Kent State. So we had people like business students designing an energy drink bar where our students could go get healthy energy drinks for the whole weekend. But this isn't enough. While I'm shifting the paradigms in fashion and tech, that's only 2 out of 200 majors at Kent State. So what about the other 99% of the university? This year, I helped design and create a co-working space in our library, which is right in the middle of campus, a neutral space for all students to come together and work on side projects whenever they want. We've been filling this through events like Hack at Night, and we're working on getting mentors from other different areas of the community to give back to our students. We even have a fridge inside, but this has been great. The room is usually full, and we're even working with the library faculty to knock down a wall and expand, all in 1 semester. I wanted to bring back this national movement and energy from the Fellows program back to Kent State, so I held a University Innovation Meetup at Kent State this past November. And we had mostly tech students, but also fashion students come together and just build stuff. So we had engineering students learning how to drape evening gowns and sew. And it looked a little bit like this, and it was a little crazy, but I think everybody walked away a little humbled and much more appreciative of people that are a little bit different than them. We even had a runway where I think a few engineering students got to walk down for the very first time. And this has been so rewarding because I get to see the changes that I'm making on campus really starting to take effect. And this semester, or this year actually, there are 2 new fashion students who, not in their first year, but their first semester of college, were able to declare a minor in computer science with no issues. And so I'm really glad that I'm helping Kent State, a campus of over 28,000 students, become a place where students aren't discouraged, but expected to explore all of their passions.